Okay, down here in the laundry room, there's a little something to show about where the stairs were just starting to come to the basement. You can see the stair support board here. So I think it's a piece of 2x10, and there's a little gap right here, and for a while we could see daylight up there to the upstairs. Okay, there's the stair treads and risers. So for that post, I was trying to make sure I got into these 2x8 joists. So I came at an angle like 15 degrees or something, and here's the tip of that leg screw that poked through. So that's in at about an angle and then bent up to plumb. And then for that lag anchor bolt over at the bottom of the stairs, for the post I started with the carriage bolts, I wasn't entirely sure that these doubled up joists went all the way over there. I wanted to be entirely sure I was going to hit some wood. So what I ended up doing is up here by the main water shutoff valve access, I just held a camera up in there and took a few pictures, and it showed me that in fact those doubled up 2x8s coming across there dead-ended to some other 2x8s going this way. So that was good to know, because then I knew to put that leg post in at an angle this way, then bend it up straight, as opposed to come in an angle this way and hit air, and then I wouldn't have a very secure connection. Alright, we're almost done. Let's go look at the landing upstairs, and that'll about wrap it up. Alright, we're up here at the landing, and what was here, again, it was like just a piece of 2x6 coming out of the wall, stained dark walnut with 2x2s, 9 inches apart, and then this 2x6, 2x4 combination stained dark walnut that we saw, that long piece we saw out in the garage. So what we have here is a nice, beautiful handrail. Another newel post called the landing post, because again we're coming in horizontal up on the high section, heading out at an angle on the low section. Again, we've got the post anchoring into some joists in here. The plug for it is hidden in this section here. I was trying to conceal it a little better, and I got that anchored in before putting this handrail and 2x2 section in as a complete piece. Otherwise there'd be no way to swing the wrench down there to tighten the post. A little note on these 2x2s, they are all cut at that 40.2 degrees or whatever, and to maintain the average height of 30 inches, that's supposed to be the comfortable, kind of like at your waist height. This piece is like 26 5/8, and this piece is 28 1/2 to the front of the bevel or something like that. Those are toe nailed in with like 16 penny finish nails, and then straight nailed in down at the bottom of each 2x2. Went with a little half newel up here. Thought it turned out pretty nice. Thought about going with like just a plain rosette, but I went with the half newel. And again, ended up with like that 4.55 inch center to center, and no baby's gonna fall through. So we're pretty happy about that. Built each of these ends, attached it to the newel post, and then measured very carefully from this end down to the other end. And for this long piece, this is where I used the 16-footer, so I ended up using like 3 feet of it right here and 12.5 feet of it right here. I intentionally went like a 1/2 inch long just to make sure I was close, and then trimmed off a 1/4 inch, and then brought it in and trimmed off another 1/8 inch, so then it fit exactly like I wanted, so I glued it up, stained it up, finished it. 3 coats of that Minwax, all sanded. The plugs, we've got the 1-inch plugs stained to match. Weird thing though, that pack of plugs fit kind of loose in these holes, but it seemed that my spade bit was a little bit flared. So I ground off one edge of the spade bit where it seemed to have a little flaring. So I'll find out soon if that last post, if the plug fits in real nice and flush. I guess that's it for now. I hope any of this helps. It was a lot of fun. Good luck on your project. Thank you.